Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18, not 17, not 16. Listen to me. 18. This show is for mature audiences, okay? You understand me? Show is for mature audiences. With that being said, we need to talk to our resident weirdo. Yes, the resident weirdo. Not just the wrestling character, okay? Not just the wrestling character. Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. And Frankie D, my AIDS is not doing good. My AIDS is doing better than yesterday, but I still have a serious fucking flare-up. All right? I still have a serious fucking flare-up. And now, Alex, the girl that works for me with the tattoos all over her face, the shit on her face, she's got the AIDS now, too. She's like, I woke up and I was... sound like a miniature Schlack. I was like, hey, man the fuck up. You see I'm here. You see I'm at the office. You see I'm working. You see I'm trying to bring money into this fucking empire. Almost 102 temperature. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Fucking die making money. All right? That's how we roll. We die making money. Of course it's a grade above Magic Johnson AIDS. Remember what I say. Magic Johnson is good AIDS. Okay? Freddie Mercury, not good AIDS. Magic Johnson AIDS is fucking awesome AIDS. But listen, enough with the AIDS. Okay? Martini, listen to me. Martini, this motherfucker, first off, you guys gotta understand something. She's young. Okay? You understand something. She's young. She's 32 years old, I think. 32. Or 33. Maybe she's only... I don't fucking know. But she's young. Not as young as Minz's Poo-Tang. But, suffice to say, still young. Remember, Minz is younger than me. So if you're in the comparable stage, you know, he's 40 what? 42? I think he's 41. I'm 49. He's 41 with a 25-year-old. I'm 49 with a 32 or 33-year-old. So when I was 41, do the fucking math, okay? Exactly. So, Martini, she's got some serious immune system. Plus, she was sick about a month ago. I think about a month ago. And I didn't get sick, but she was sick. Like, she had the fucking, for like 2 or 3 days, she had the runny nose and the cough and the whole gimmick. But I didn't catch it. So, and when she gets sick, it's rare. She doesn't get sick a lot. She's got that young immune system. I've been lucky. I've had a good young immune system, even at the age of 49. It really wasn't until the whole kids and COVID thing happened that I started getting sick. Prior to that, very rarely. I was one of those people that get sick once every 2 years. Now, I don't think I've ever not been sick. I'm just fucking disease. That's it. Fucking disease. Anyways, listen, I gotta call the resident freak right now before he passes out. That's what he told me. He goes, yeah, I'll read you exactly what he said. He said, hold on, I'm going to tell you. He goes, call me at start a show, please. When are you starting? I may be passed out. I go, okay. He goes, seriously, when are you starting? I got to crash soon. Fucking Moonface works at 4 a.m. And then he goes, I let her piss in my mouth the other night, though. He goes, I'll be okay by then. Moonface has me waking up at 3:30. So, let's call this fucker up. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Let's go hard. Here we go.
Roberto.
The body.
Yo, it is the body. I was literally cuddling with my girlfriend.
Do not say anything racist, homophobic.
What's that word that rhymes with vinegar that starts with an N?
Don't say anything racist, homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, or moonface phobic.
Yo, all my guys in the chat right now start spamming off every racial slur that you know. Let's get the chat blooded.
What? No, nothing. Bro. Oh, you're talking about our chat.
Yes.
Bro, I haven't seen, listen, I haven't even really talked about this, and I'm not, okay. All I know is I hadn't been in our locker room chat in like a day.
Yeah.
So I've been busy today. So when I chimed in there and I saw you and Mr. M, and then the picture you posted, I couldn't stop laughing. Like I almost shit myself because I was laughing so hard, and I started coughing because I still have AIDS or COVID AIDS, something, whatever I got.
Well, if it's the AIDS, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have asked me to open up my ass and my mouth that wide that night. And you probably wouldn't have gotten it.
My mouth. Look at my mouth. My mouth.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm so fucked up right now, Robert. I got like crippled drunk at like 2:00 p.m. and I was going to watch the World Juniors game because hockey was playing Germany. Germany famous for the H-man. And then we pieced them up in hockey 11-2. So all you Jews in the audience, pay some, thanks to Canada for fucking them up.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you guys fucked up. You guys fucked up Germany for the Jews.
So basically, Canada has defeated the Nazis. World War II is now over. It's been 80 years, but we finally finished it.
Right on. Okay.
But other than that, honestly, all jokes aside, my dad came back home from the hospital, and he's been a fucking diva, dude. So he got a bunch of painkillers prescribed to him, and I stole probably 10 of them the night that he got them. So I was like, oh yeah, yeah, whatever he needs, let me know. Like, he's got like an infinite amount of fucking painkillers, so like I'm obviously gonna help.
Well, I got to imagine you give somebody who just got their foot cut off, whatever opioid they need.
Dude, after the Drake match, I came home and I asked this random walk-in clinic if he could give me any painkillers to like deal with it, and he gave me 60 Percocets. 60, bro. That's a street value of like $600.
Me, you know how many wrestlers will blow you for those Percocets?
No, 0, because I would have gobbled them all up before the time they approach me. But then, all jokes aside, Alyssa Moonface has been working at fucking 4 a.m. the last like 3 days. So I've had to been waking up like super fucking early to drive her, and it pisses me the fuck off. But I love her, so I do it.
Wait a minute. You have to get up to drive her to work?
Yes, bro.
Bro, tell this motherfucker to take a Uber.
Yo, so here's the thing. She lives like relatively close to the work, like where she works, but I had her at my place for like the last week. So then when I go to, like, if she's staying here with me, she'll be like, oh, like, obviously, like, I have to take an Uber, and it's like $40 to take it. So I feel bad, so I'll drive her. But last night I stayed up. Also, my washing machine has an issue where, like, if you put too many clothes in it, it won't be able to, like, sense right, and then it makes them, like, super wet when you go to, like, take them out. Kind
of like your asshole gets when you're in the locker room.
You know, kind of exactly, kind of like my asshole after the M-Man. Been through it.
All right, keep going.
Actually, let's embarrass Schlack if Schlack's in the chat. Yo, fans in the chat, Schlack molests me ruthlessly every XPW show, and I let him because he's a legend.
And you pretend you pretend you fight. You're like, no, Schlack, you know, and you're.
Yeah, I'm like, don't piss in my mouth while it's like completely open and I have a funnel like pressed up to it.
All right,
yeah, so yo, fans in the chat, sound off. If you want to bet me that you've drank in more of Schlack's piss than me, go ahead. $5 raffle tickets. We're doing a 50-50.
I like that. Stands in the chat.
Dude, I always hot boys in the chat. Send me news.
Hot boys in the chat.
Yo, you have tons of fans, Rob. You don't even know how many fucking fans you have. I'll like won't do one like Rob Black show, and I'll get at least 3 or 4 messages from like random fans that I've never spoke to before. And they're like, "Come on, tell your footless dad to do the show."
All right, so keep going. You stole your dad's pills. How's this half a foot doing, or whatever the fuck it is?
I mean, he's kind of being a pussy bitch about it. Like, he's also a hardcore alcoholic, which has, like, crippled our family. So when he went to the hospital, we were like, oh, maybe he'll stop drinking. And then when he came back, the first thing he did was, like, demanded a beer.
Oh, has his alcoholism kind of crippled your family?
Oh, dude, 100%.
Really? Like, give me, like how? What, does he, like, get drunk and beat your mom?
Well, like, as a kid, like, he'd be, like, super fucking drunk, and then, like, be standing by the door, like, calling us to come outside, and being like, you're all sleeping outside tonight, like, divorce papers are coming, like, fuck all of you kind of shit, so we would have to, like, sleep in the car.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
So, I got to imagine there's a little bit of happiness inside you and your mom and your sister when your dad had to get part of his foot cut off. You were like, kind of like, yeah, fuck you, you fuck.
No, well, so here's the thing. I spent my whole life wishing death upon him. And, like, you can ask Moonface. Like, I was like, yo, as soon as he dies, we'll be happy. You know what I mean? And then, there was a surgery that, like, they botched, and we were waiting for, like, 7 or 8 hours, like, after. So they said the surgery was at 2, like, in the afternoon. and then it was like 9 or 10 at night, and they hadn't called us, like, telling us what had happened. And it was like a surgery on like his arteries, like in his legs, which like are like the most like powerful arteries. Like they're pumping like a lot of fucking blood. And no one had called us, so we just like assumed he had died, you know. And it was pretty shit. I was like, yo, like all the stuff that I wished on him for death, I regret. But then he came back, and then like a day later, he was asking me to go get him a donut, and I was like, yo, I wish this guy was dead.
What's the worst thing he ever did when he was drunk?
Once my sister went to college in London, Ontario, so it's like 2 hours from us, and my mom went up there to go see her for like a night or two, and my dad got completely fucking buckled and fell like down the stairs, which was only like a 5 flight of stairs. And I heard him hit the floor. And then, like, I went outside my room and just found him, like, bleeding the fuck out. Like, his head was cracked open. He was, like, bleeding the fuck out on the floor. So I was like, what the fuck? And I called 911, and they came to, like, check on him. And when they came to check on him and he woke up, he got pissed at me for calling the police on him.
Okay, and then what happened? Did he beat you?
No, they took him to the hospital, like in his underwear and shit, bleeding out. And then the funniest part was I went to bed assuming it was over, and they let him out at 4 a.m, but I had all the doors locked, so he stood outside the house banging on the door in his underwear for like 5 hours until I woke up. But like, yo, keep in mind, my dad, like, he got kicked out of his house as a kid because he was so drunk he drove his car through the garage door, you know?
Oh, this is good shit, man.
Yeah, he's a wild card, dude. That's what I was... Yo, he was like 60s, like wearing leather jackets, hair slicked, like being an asshole. You know what I mean? So all like the retard shit I picked up was from him. My mom's just like a fucking microbiologist, like nerd. You know what I mean? She doesn't do anything like that.
Your mom's a microbiologist?
Yeah, she's like super smart, and then my dad was like a fucking...
Wait, so was your mom like a doctor?
Like not a doctor, but she does like tests.
A and what does your dad do?
He worked in so he was a grocery store, like he worked like in the store because he had like no education, and then back then you could still like work your way up to like a office buying job, so he worked his way up to that. But both of them take, like, my dad was probably like $50K salary at like the height of his shit, but that's like $50K Canadian, obviously.
Well, how does your mom fall in love with a grocery clerk and she's a fucking microbiologist?
My mom was working as a cashier at the store that he was at the time. And then but yeah, like, I'll say this, my mom's not like super hot. You know what I mean? So like, I can understand her being like, fuck, I need to pick somebody like soon.
So was she, okay, so was she in college? So was she working at the grocery store while she was in college?
Yeah, she was working there while she was doing microbiology, but like back then there wasn't a ton of jobs for it, so she started off like part-time. Now she's telling me they hire all these Indian people and they have fake degrees from India, so they don't know what they're doing, and then she has to fire them, which is fucking hilarious.
So what you're what you're saying is your mom and you settled for your dad because your mom's kind of homely.
Yeah, I felt like that. Probably she felt like there's probably not a bunch of other people that I can pick from. So if this guy's coming at me, I should probably take him.
You think she took the first guy that was like, I think you're fucking hot, and she was like, oh fuck, okay, well, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Most likely. I know she was dating this loser before, and who also worked at the grocery store, and a bunch of shoplifters came in and started stealing a bunch of shit, and then they beat the shit out of the dude. So that was probably where she was like, damn, this guy got his ass beat by a bunch of shoplifters stealing bread. I probably shouldn't be with him anymore.
Yeah, like that turned her off, and then here comes your fucking dad. And
yeah, stabbing Jamaicans for a loaf of bread.
Yeah, and there he is. He fucking... And little did she know that, 20 years later, she's or however long, there she is taking care of him with a hacked off foot, and she's got a son who's a fucking weirdo who sticks things in his cock.
I'll tell you this. She says all the time, she's like, my biggest fear is me fucking dying or doing something stupid. Or I had to buy Preparation H the other night because I ate fucking super spicy, fried rice. My asshole was burning, and I had to buy Preparation H, and my whole family thought that it was definitely from me getting fucked in the ass. And I know Schlack might be in here. I know he's a hemorrhoid survivor, so God bless to Schlack for surviving the hemorrhoid. But yeah, Preparation H, I've never tried it before. It's no joke. They even provide a cap that is basically a dildo that screws into it to allow you to fucking shoot it up your hoop. If the M man's listening, you better give fucking Schlack just as much shit as me for sticking plastic tubes up his ass. To quote unquote make him feel better.
To make him feel better, right?
Well, it's day 3. My dad's been home. He literally just keeps walking to the bathroom with his fucking walker. And then my mom will be like, he's dizzy, can you watch him? And I literally just have to watch this dude go to the bathroom, pull his fucking dick and balls out of his diaper, sit down, take a shit. I have to listen to the shit and then walk him back to the fucking couch while he's in the diaper.
Jesus. All right, so tell the audience what you did to Moonface the other night. Or she did to you, right?
Yeah, so the funny thing was, hang on, I'm going to go back and find the exact text that I sent you.
Yeah, you said she pissed in your mouth.
No, well, the message I sent right before then was me saying, no, I never let her piss on me. I'm so above that, I don't let it happen. And then literally that exact night, there. So I go, she takes it pretty well. She moans like a pig, though. And then I go and squirts, but I'm at my house, so I'm not ruining my bed.
Yeah. She moans like a pig, yeah.
So that exact, when I said she squirts, but not in my bed, I was so pieced up. I forget what we were doing, probably 69, just classic 69 for all you American folks. And I was like, you need to piss in my mouth.
And she pissed in your mouth?
Basically, bottom story short, she pissed in my mouth about 4 or 5 times.
But why didn't you piss in... What about you pissing in her mouth?
So I was trying to piss in her mouth, too. But I was so intoxicated, I was not able to piss, let alone cum.
Wow.
I'm actually, wait, Alyssa, did I get cum in that night or no? No, she's shaking her head no.
What's Moonface doing right? What is she doing right now?
She's laying on my bed looking at shit on her phone. I found out the other day she was looking at naked photos of dudes' dicks. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah, she probably... I wonder if she texts other dudes while you're there.
She's probably texting other dudes while I'm there. You're right, Robert.
I mean, think about that. Think about the level of fuck this guy. He talks about me. He's
betrayal.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm gonna talk to these other dudes that want this.
You know what I think it is, honestly?
What?
I think it's because I'm XPW Superstar of the Body that she feels like she has to message the other dudes to keep up.
Yeah, I hear you there. Now listen to me.
You
listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Are you ready for next week?
Dude, who do I have? Do you know?
I don't know. Don't you worry about it. You're the fucking body, bro.
Yo, dude, that's what I'm saying. If you want to give me Butcher one more time, I'll tell this to all the fans right now. If he's going to throw another guardrail at me, I'm going to fucking parry that guardrail and hit that old fucking mouth.
Nah, man. No. Listen to me, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
We're going to give you something. We're going to give you something fresh. Be like a...
hardcore out of the fucking degenerate child scene. We're going to bring him out.
Who?
Yo, can you give hardcore Necro Butcher?
Fucking... Man, Butcher would kill him, bro.
Yo, book hardcore and then tell Necro that hardcore just like sucked a bunch of fat cocks the night before.
I guarantee he wouldn't be taking a spot and then smiling into the camera and winking at it.
Robert, you are a fucking legend.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
I got in trouble for saying that I didn't want to wrestle that guy on a theater show.
What do you mean you got in trouble?
Like, fucking he caught feelings of it, Will caught feelings of it, fucking people caught feelings of it. And it was like, dude, the reason why I said I don't want to wrestle this dude is because he's not a wrestler. He's not trained. You know what I mean?
What you mean? When do people hit you up?
No fans. Jesus Christ.
No, those assholes.
Yeah, well, hardcore never hit me up about that, but I knew there was heat about it. And then Will, I definitely know there was heat from.
You know what you tell them? Fuck you. Go fuck your mothers. Go fuck your fathers. And that's it. End of story. You're the fucking body, bro.
I'm always like, yeah, like I wish I would have gone that mohawk and worn that leather jacket like you punks thought I fucking should have.
Bro, listen to me. Listen, you're the body. You're at a different level now, bro. You're at a different fucking level. You're at a different level right now.
I'm not even blowing smoke up your ass, but you putting me as this gimmick has legit, like, I am a fucking different level. You know what I mean?
You're a different level, bro.
Yeah. Okay, dude, Kid Osborne. All you fucking marked fans remember Kid Osborne? He called me the other night and said, I'm a fucking star now. So, Kid Osborne, if you're listening, suck my fucking dick.
He said you're a star.
He said I'm a fucking star.
You're the body, bro. That's it. Just like that. Just like that.
Jimmy wanted to book me for his birthday show, and I go, do you want hard body or the body? And he goes, I want the fucking body.
Exactly, bro.
Yo, and also, I tell Jimmy this all the time. He's like, yeah, I want to work for Rob so bad. And I'm like, literally just message him. Like, why the fuck don't you message him? It's an extra paycheck every single month. You know what I mean? And he's always like, oh, I feel like he doesn't want to book me. Like, you 100% would book Jimmy Lloyd, no?
I would, but he would have to not work for fucking, I mean, obviously he's got to, he works for Brett, and I wouldn't be a complete cunt. But he couldn't work for that fucking douchebag.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah. He couldn't work for him, or he couldn't work for, basically Brett would be the exception. And it's not like I would fucking take Jimmy and make him the fucking, world champion or something like that, for Christ's sakes. But there's definitely some matchups that, and some angles that I would do with Jimmy that would be fucking, dude, I remember me and Schlack talked about making him James Lloyd, and he would be like an aristocrat, He'd be like, I am James Lloyd. There's no more Jimmy. There's only James Lloyd.
Do you know he did child acting for fucking movies with like Robert De Niro and shit?
When?
I'll send you his IMDb. He did fucking multiple movies that were fucking mainstream, but then leads you to the question: do you think his dad got his holes resized, or do you think his mom knew how to fucking suck? And Jimmy, if you listen to this, I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh, it's so funny. But yeah, I would definitely do something with Jimmy, but he would just have to. He would have to commit, you know.
For sure.
Now
he probably wants to just be the cool dude that's like fucking the rebounds of the 76ers.
Yeah, exactly. What? Anything else? You got any other updates, or is that it? Is that the big update?
I mean, nothing crazy. I start work at Pizzaville on Friday. Oh, I got into a fight with the Chinese dude that I used to work for and got fired. I don't know if I told you that one.
So you're officially working for another pizza place.
Yeah. Oh, so the last pizza place I worked for, it was right before the California show, and I was like, hey, like, I can start for you this date, but I need the weekend off. Like, I was like, yeah, no problem. And then when I started working for him, he was like, yeah, you can't have the weekend off. You need to come in. And I was like, no, I already told you. Like, I need the weekend off. And he was like, no, like, you need to come in. And I was like, all right, no problem. What time do you want me in at? And he was like, 4. I was like, all right, I'll see you there. And then I just literally left and gone on a plane, fucking cut. So I was like, what the fuck? You're going to tell me, like, that the pizza on Friday night or Saturday night is more worth it than a fucking fight pay-per-view.
Yeah,
so
no.
I just thought, and then he messaged me after when I got back, and he was like, I need $170 for the fucking uniforms that you stole. And then basically I just told him to come to my house.
He's fucking... All right, listen to me. I'm going to go. Did you have a good Christmas at least?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what was the best, what was your favorite present that you got? Other than anal.
I didn't, you know what, man? I didn't really... I mean, I got a new pair of Doc Martens, so Martini got me a new pair of Doc Martens.
You are very stylish.
I am for an old dude, you know? And it's not... And it's not so... It's not stylish to where it's like an old dude trying to be stylish. You know, it's kind of like...
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was watching, because we're getting the... we're really going into full gear on remastering old DVDs and shit like that. So we were watching episode 7 last night. XPW episode 7. So it was 1999. And, man, I weighed about 270 pounds. I had braided... So it was dreaded hair, but it was braided. So it was braided. I had the jorts with the black Doc Martens and the double XL Metallica t-shirts. And then I had chrome heart like bracelets and stuff like that. Just very, very, very just a style onto its own. And that's what I wore. And I'm like, and Martini's like, what the fuck? I was like, I know, right? Driving a fucking $130,000 Mercedes. And that's what gets out of it. Like, what's up? Very, very, just very, yeah, very out there.
Yo, can you sell me that Mercedes?
Oh, dude, that thing's long gone, bro.
What do you think happened to it?
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. Somebody probably has it somewhere.
Paul Heyman's driving it. Yo, what I need to tell you before I forgot, because I know I've talked to you since then, and I forgot to say it. There's this old Canadian show that was legendary. It's called Kenny vs. Benny.
Yeah, I was on that.
Dude, yes! That's literally what I was going to tell you. Me and Alyssa are huge fans. and like I've watched every episode 100 times, and then like we were going back watching through all the episodes, and they were talking about some like DVD store, and they were going through the DVDs, and the first DVD they fucking pick up is an XPW DVD.
Bro, I was on. They did a thing on me with for the porn where the I think it's Kenny. One of them came on a porn set.
It was probably Kenny.
The one with the curly hair.
Was he Harry?
Fuck, I don't remember it. He made a movie where it was a movie, and I play the porn director that his girlfriend leaves to go be with.
Yeah, it was definitely Kenny.
Yeah, when they hit me up and they pitched me this idea, and their producer hit me up, and you know they're telling me how big and popular they are, and I'm like, dude, I never heard of them. They're like, yeah, but in Canada, and I go, I don't give a fuck. It's fucking Canada. I don't give a shit how big they are. I never heard of them. It's fucking Canada. And a couple of my friends are like, nah, dude, this will be big. It'll be, and I, yeah, okay, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. So I did it just to, get us more popular in Canada, because I had a real good distributorship in Canada for our porn and everything. I used to get big money in Canada. I probably used to get anywhere between $200,000 and $400,000 a year for my masters in Canada. Canada was a big market for us, so I wound up doing all the promoting of, if somebody wanted me to do an interview or somebody wanted me to be in their stupid little TV show, I did it because it was, it was big. People would be like, oh, that guy. And then they'd go to the store and they'd want to buy the porn or the wrestling, and then I'd make more money.
That was like the fan base of Kenny vs. Spenny would be exactly that fucking fan base of XPW. That's why I'm so pissed that I was born in the year that I was. Right, I feel like if it was like 90s or like 1990s and I was the age that I was, it would be fucking just like constant trips to the ATM.
All right, so listen to me. What was my favorite gift? My favorite gift really was nothing, because when you're 49 years old and you got kids, really, it's about them. It's about getting them, all their shit and them being happy and, stuff like that. So really that was, I got boots. That's what I got. I wore my boots. That's it.
You got them a sack of coal, and on the coal you wrote Will on every piece of coal.
No, the kids, that's funny. No, I mean, that was, that's it. Xmas is for kids, just like your buddy Mark. What?
The wedding. Can I please be a fucking ring girl?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
What about your best men? Do you have your best men picked?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to go neutral, and I'll probably have Byron be that. Hopefully he's got some fucking teeth by then. He says he's getting his teeth. He found a dentist where they're gonna do all the work, and they're not gonna want the money up front, so they're gonna work him like a payment plan, because he's got good credit. He's got like fucking almost 800 credit. So
that's good.
I mean, he's got no fucking teeth. I can't have him. I can't have him be at this fucking wedding with no fucking teeth. He's got the fake teeth he takes in and out of his fucking mouth, and they're dirty looking and they're filthy. They're just disgusting. He's fucking gross. So yeah, he's got to get some fucking teeth. If he doesn't have any fucking teeth, he can't be in the fucking wedding.
Can me and Moonface do a live sex celebration?
A live what?
A live sex celebration.
No, you can't do it. No, nothing like that. But you could. You could put it through a table or something. Choke her out.
We show all the kids how to perform anal.
Get the fuck out of here. Listen to me. I'm done with you. I gotta go.
Okay, sorry.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, because I gotta ask you a question about a couple wrestlers.
Yo, call me right after this.
Man, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I might want to just relax.
Yo, on tape right now, you're the boss. Whatever you want to do. I'm sorry for even asking that. God bless.
Goodbye.
I'm so happy with my swap right now. I'm so fucking sorry for asking that. God bless.
Goodbye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Fucking the body. Fucking you retard. All right, let's take a quick break. Fucking body. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, Roberto Negro. Oh. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. When you watch, and I'm hoping those of you who don't attend the shows live, you actually pay for the stream and you're not a scumbag and pirate it. I would hope my fans, my diehard fans, would not be complete scumbags. How do you watch it? And I have a legit reason of why I'm asking this. How do you watch it? Do you watch it via the Fight app, or, and what I mean by that is, do you watch it on a television? Because obviously, one of the only way, not only ways, but when you want to watch it on a TV, like Byron's thing is, he wants to watch it on his 70-inch, flat screen. And the only way he could do it with the television he has is by Roku and the Fight app. Okay. Let's see. David says he watches it on the phone. I guess I shouldn't have said necessarily the Fight app. So, Cold Narc laptop. John says PlayStation or TV browser. David C. Russell says iPhone. Okay, these are all promising. Jonathan says sometimes I stream it on my TV. But, Jonathan, let me ask you this. When you stream it on your TV, how are you streaming it? Damazy says Roku Fight. Okay. Papa 2 Ghost Fight app on laptop. Okay, so it's a laptop. Cold Narc laptop or iPhone. It's through the Fight app on the TV. But would it be Roku? Obviously. David C. Russell, I set it to my TV on Roku. Okay. All right. So, and I'm going to pull back the curtain a little for you guys. All right. I'm going to pull it back. Just a little. Because, as we speak, we are on Fight. Our pay-per-views are streamed on Fight. Body says he pirates it. Of course he does. Because he's a Canadian, and Canadians are scumbags like that. So as we speak, we have our pay-per-views live on Fight. But our catalog is on the XPWWrestling.com site. Now, is all the catalog up? Well, obviously, no. All the TV episodes are not up. There's a lot of stuff that's not up, and we're in the process of doing that. But what's up there is cool, and the fact that we put the live events on quicker than Fight does in the Fight Plus app. So, Fight waits about 30 days, and then it goes into the Fight Plus. And so we put it on our site before the Fight Plus gets there, if that's the proper way to say it. So I've been flirting with a new program. Okay? We've been flirting with a concept to bring everything under one roof. Now, the pullback curtain is that the Roku aspect is not ready. So, if I launch this tomorrow, my biggest issue was that if you watch the stream from your television and you do it via Roku, you would have to be creative with how you can watch it on your television. So, watching it on your computer, easy. So, everybody that said, oh, I watch it on my computer, forget that Fight app. I shouldn't have even said the Fight app, because it would be the XPW app. The fact that you watched it on your computer, easy, done, beautiful, functionality, awesome. Watch it on your phone, awesome, beautiful. And if you watched it on your television and you had Chromecast, there would be an app and you could watch it on your television like that. But if you were someone that had one of those Roku TVs, which I do, you would have to get creative if you wanted to watch the live stream on your 70 or 80 inch television. Rather you hook up your your computer to the TV. That's exactly Mark from Buffalo was typing while I was saying that. Now, yes, you could do it. But I'm not a big fan of that extra step or two because I know me as a fan wouldn't like that. And me as a fan going from Roku TV app, button click, watching Halloween in Hell 3 to hooking up my laptop, HDMI cable, button click, button click, button click, watching Halloween in Hell 3 would piss me off. Just being honest. So, those are things that I've been kind of wrestling with in my mind with this new system. Now, is it going to be that way forever? Of course not. As we speak, the Roku app is being developed. As we speak, the Apple app is being developed. But if it went live tomorrow, there would not be a Roku app to watch it live. So, I appreciate all of you chiming in with, I stream it from my computer or I stream it from my phone, because it at least gives a sense of how the diehards are watching the product. Because that's all that matters, the base. Because that's all that we're pulling from anyways. So, with that being said, you guys are awesome. You guys fucking rule. And I appreciate you from chiming in and, saying this is how we watch the streams. So, there you go. Pulling back the curtain. Don't go too far. We will be right back. Alright, we're back. It is I, the one, the only Roberto Negro. Who was it up here? Jonathan Lazarakis. And yes, and I'm replying to Jonathan when he said Asians love, what is it? Mopes? Hold on. Mopes? Mope loves Asians. Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking scumbag that's on YouTube. So there's a bunch of them. And let me explain something to you guys. All right, let me explain. And those of you who are new, let's do it this way. Those of you who listen to us all the time will, this is old news. Those of you who are new, it will be fresh. These scumbags, and that's what they are. They are low-life garbage. Okay? Mope Loves Asians is a fucking low-life piece of shit. Who is the other kid? Blake O. Actually, I think he has taken stuff down. Because I went after him. Now, going after these scumbags is a pain in the balls. Now, part of our mission statement, if you want to call it that, part of our 2023 mission statement is going after all of these guys with a brutal vengeance. And what that means is taking one of my employees, somebody that's already on the fucking payroll, and going through the takedown process with them and having them blast these motherfuckers all day. Now, we go through spurts because I don't have a dedicated person doing it. Now we do. It will be starting next week. But prior, and you would think with some of the people that worked for me, that would have been stuff they would have been doing. But of course not. Because these people were fucking incompetent. They're so thirsty to try to be something and be somebody with no fucking talent that's all they were focused on. So they never had any other skill. They weren't valuable in any other position. Because all they ever dreamed about since the age of 12 years old was being something. Being something in the particular town that they fucking lived in. And having somebody who sees them at some fucking restaurant or at a record store go, "Oh, aren't you?" Fucking losers. Plain and simple. So, now we're building an infrastructure, and I have people that sole job is going to be going after YouTube assholes. And see, here's the thing. And you know, Blake stopped doing it with my stuff. Here's the thing. You put a page up, okay? And some of these assholes, for all their stealing and for all their fucking scumbagness, are creative with how they steal and with how they fucking are scumbags. So they're creative as being a piece of shit. Well, when they have 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, I don't hit them with a takedown and everything's cool. I hit them where YouTube does the violation, and if they get more than 2, they fucking pull their whole goddamn channel down. So I hit them with the fucking, this person's a piece of shit, they're garbage, pull their whole fucking channel down. So when they get that notice, that means, hey motherfucker, you want to fucking knock off GCW? Go for it. Oh, you want to fucking play with all the other fucking drools? Go for it. But you ain't gonna fucking play with my shit. But again, you have to stay on these scum. You gotta stay vigilant. It's an everyday process. And it's not something where you just push a button. I mean, you gotta find the video. Then okay, here's the infringing work. Then you gotta push the fucking button. Then you gotta type out who owns it, what's it. Like, you gotta give them all this fucking information. That way they can prevent random people from, like, fucking banging people's channels out. And then, if it's a site that has 20 or 30 or 40 or 50,000 subscribers, YouTube will make you jump through hoops because YouTube is making money because of all the ads. So if you find a fucking video that might have, a 500,000 views, and maybe they got 100 videos that have 500,000 views. Now, I'm not saying there's millions of dollars there. I mean, it's far and few between. But for YouTube, it is millions of dollars. Because if they have thousands and thousands and thousands of people's channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and each video has hundreds and hundreds of thousands, maybe million views, they're making money from all those fucking ads. So, you start fucking hitting these places, are you sure you own it? Can you send us other documentation? So they basically make it so difficult that after spending about 3 fucking hours, you just throw your hands up and go, I give up. And that's what these scumbags hope for. That's what they want. These pieces of shit, like Mope loves Asians. That's their whole gimmick. Their whole gimmick is, are you XPW, or you GCW, or you whoever that's not WWE? Do you have the resources to dedicate a human being to spend 3 to 4 to 5 hours a day just doing takedowns? And obviously, the answer is no. I mean, at least for somebody like fucking, So if if you can't buy food for your fucking dog, and you're begging fans to give you money, you're definitely not having the resources to go after pirators and YouTube scum. Same thing with people that are holding live auctions. And paying your fucking rent is dependent on if somebody bought, the 90th autograph of Kobayashi. You don't got the fucking resources to put the pedal to the metal and go after motherfuckers. So that's what these people hope for. That's what they're crossing their fingers on. So it was never not having the resources for me per se. It was the organization and having the right people and having good people. and having people with a fucking brain. And somebody that actually gives a fuck. And somebody that takes it upon themselves and has initiative. Somebody that goes, hey man, so I'm sitting here at this counter for 8 hours. Uh-huh. Well, it's not like this is Walmart. We don't have 300 people every fucking 2 hours. Uh-huh. Well, I notice that there's XPW product all over YouTube. Uh-huh. Well, I think I should go after them. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So I never had that type of infrastructure, but now we're getting it. So in 2023, which is right around the corner, we have the infrastructure, and I got somebody that will be spending a few hours a day blasting motherfuckers. So that day's coming. And then you want to hear the hatred for me? Ugh. Then it's going to be ramped up to a billion. Because you know these guys that are doing it online are little deathmatch, our community. This is our safe space. Let me get out my nail polish and paint my little fingernails. Let's listen to My Chemical Romance. Yay! How could Rob Black take our channels down? What a scumbag. Doesn't he understand that the internet is free? The internet is for everybody. It's a community. Gosh, what's he doing? This is supposed to be for all of us. Fuck you. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The deathmatch community is very bizarre. This deathmatch community wants this little deathmatch world to operate like some hippy-dippy fucking 60s commune. Nobody gets paid. Everybody floats from company to company. It's like a big fuck party of blood and glass. And then should you talk about money, you're an asshole. Think about the heat. Think about the heat that I brought upon myself in the past few months. Think about the heat. Think about what people were upset about. Think about what these people are upset about. That I wanted to pay wrestlers more money to be exclusive to XPW. They were mad that I wanted to pay wrestlers more money to be exclusive. Imagine that. Imagine that. Out of all the things that the so-called deathmatch community should get fucking pissed off about. You know what? Let me ask you guys something, okay? And again, here's the selective outrage by the so-called deathmatch community, okay? I saw people posting online about the Rob Feinstein convention. So you had the Battleground Wrestling Company, and don't give me the Timothy Embler owns it. Stop, okay? Stop. I've had this conversation with all of you before. It's no different than when I got busted and I had grips and grips of distributors that were afraid to do business with Extreme Associates, so we started Evolution Erotica with the pretense that it was a completely separate company, no affiliation with Rob Black and Extreme whatsoever. But that wasn't the case. It was a front. But I seen so many people outraged. If you do that convention, you're doing business with a pedophile. If you do that show, you're doing business with a pedophile. And this was circulating in all the deathmatch boards. And I kind of got a chuckle out of it. And you want to know why I got a big chuckle out of that? Because these same people sure the fuck weren't bitching when there was an exploding death match that involved Onita. You fucking think that the guy who's asking for people to give him money for dog food paid Onita $15,000 and bought his plane ticket and paid for Onita's crew? You think that was done all by himself? The deathmatch community is either fucking stupid or they selectively have outrage because one Rob Feinstein worked to bring fucking Onita in. The pedophile. So while all of you were cheering for Onita in the death match on one day, and then on another day condemning anybody that would do business with Rob Feinstein, the pedophile, either are too stupid or you collectively pretend that Rob Feinstein didn't flip the bill for Onita to come in town. Which is pretty fucking funny considering that the entire time Onita was there, the motherfucker was doing RF autograph signings. That is selective outrage. That is the deathmatch community. I'm not saying everybody in the community, but the most vocal ones, the ones that are online bitching and moaning, the ones that are online condemning Rob Black, hell, the ones that are talking about Rob Black, a sketchy, skeevy pornographer from 25 years ago. While they're cheering on motherfuckers that are in bed with a pedophile. Listen, never fucked a kid. Never tried to fuck a kid. I don't know what to tell you on that. And I never worked side deals with somebody who tried to fuck a kid. So, keep your fucking outrage in your little back pockets. Rob Black's bad. He wants to pay deathmatch wrestlers more. Rob Black's bad. He made disgusting porn 20 years ago. Imagine that. Imagine motherfuckers who are sitting there watching two guys mutilate each other. For real, mutilate each other. Two guys break light tubes off and try to stab each other with them to the point where the one guy gets fucking stabbed and almost bleeds out and dies. These motherfuckers are watching that live as it happens. And they're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing I ever saw. They are literally watching a real life, live action horror show. And in some cases, women are being beaten up. Literally, for real, being beaten up. Little 100-pound women being beaten up. Gusset plates stabbed in their fucking head. And these guys are fucking watching it and they're fucking giddy and they're rubbing their fucking little pricks. Yeah, beat that bitch up. Beat that fucking cunt. Yeah. And yet, fantasy, make-believe porn is something that offends them. Rob Black made porn that simulated rape and murder and torture. That's disgusting. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? A fucking fictional movie. That's over the line. That's disgusting. But watching an 89-pound woman get a gusset plate smashed to her fucking forehead and bleed out, that is what? Sexually arousing? You fucking kidding me? Fucking jerk-offs. It's a totally wild. It's just a wild fucking thing, man. It's a wild thing. And these are the fucking YouTube pirators. These are the fucking assholes that fucking steal your shit. And when you fucking, pitch a stink, they're like, oh, what? Oh. Fucking losers. Piss me off. Anyways. It's a new day, 2023. You're going to watch these motherfuckers get pulled the fuck down. That being said, let's make one last call. And then I'm out of here. I got to go and choke some motherfuckers out. And one of them's got tits. Ah! So, there's fucking Rob Black doing a fucking, that's not funny. That's just horrible. See if this motherfucker, think he'll answer? Bet he won't. Let's see.
At the tone,
Aww.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You don't even answer the phone. Is that because you're getting a little pussy? You're getting a little pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, Schlack did not come to the phone, but because he's getting some pussy right now. Just throwing it out there. All right. Goodbye, Schlack. You hurt everybody in the XPW universe's fault. Heart, whatever it is. All right, goodbye. Dude. He goes, dude, I just woke up. Are we going to believe him? I don't know. Should we believe him? I don't know. Damn, we're live. We're live. He goes, dude, I just woke up. What's up? Damn, I missed the show. That's what he said. It's that type of situation, guys. It's going to bring this shit to a head. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All right, listen. It's Roberto Negro. It's time to go. I got to go relax. I got to go and see how Martini's doing. I got to see how the kids are doing. I know they're asleep, but I want to make sure everybody's good. And I got to do a couple computer things. Hopefully, the great Chad Mins reminds me of the two things that I got to do. One of them being a coupon code, and the other thing I don't fucking remember. Anyways, it's Rob Black's Rob Black Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't take any wooden nickels, bro. Seriously, don't take any wooden nickels. And don't be fucking stupid. Be good. Be safe. And walk with the Lord. I don't know if that, but we'll talk to you later. Bye.